everybody. Uh, how are y'all doing? It's me. I feel like I'm starting earlier than normal. Normally I wait until like I can see the concurrent viewers and stuff. But then I thought about it, it's like, yeah, but I'm also excited to play Demon Souls because, I literally was playing a derivative, title this morning because Night Rain dropped a patch and it had stuff in it that's new. Um, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna play some of that with my friend. Uh, and now I'm like, I'm also gonna be like, oh, that's gonna ruin um, Demon Souls for me later. Because I'm gonna be very like, yep, I just tried to jump. No, I did that on purpose. But yeah, it's like I'm just so used to that because yeah, I think wait, I have my root. I have because I just died to the Tower Knight. Oh, hello.
Oh my. How has this happened?
Oh,
Has
YouTube
God
is not
abandoned us for
responding.
failing to show proper respect to King
Are we good?
Alat? Oh, Mbasa.
I'm getting a yellow error message. Hold on, I can't read it in full. You is not reading up to maintain too smooth. Okay, so it's the stream is not good. Unfortunately, I mean, it looks fine. Zero drop frames. I don't know. How are you guys? How does it look to you guys? Oh, I use runes. That's right, from the unknown hero's soul. Okay, that's right. Anyway, who's here? How's
Back
everybody
in the
doing? I
time
just
when I
jumped in
lived
because
in
I'm like, I
Bonataria
want
Castle,
to play.
King Alat left on some strange business, then returned with horrible
Okay.
demons in tow. Soon,
She's got like a
the
jewelry
land
box.
was ravaged by demons and soul-starved madmen.
So yeah, of course, Allant did
My
everything.
spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, a keepsake of my grandfather,
Okay, I
I
did
may not have survived.
see because I was curious about miracles, and yeah, there is a miracle merchant who appears in the Nexus. That might be him, in fact. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of people all of a sudden. Holy shit, the Nexus
If
has
I
been
did not
like
have
I
my
haven't even.
miracle stone shard, a keep.
Okay, cool. More people to chat with. You could look like you got a
Oh, you
bat.
must be
Oh,
another disciple of God.
oh, cool. He recognizes. Yeah,
I too
nice.
am on a quest to fight the
Sure, they can be
demons in the
coincident.
name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do
Well,
not be bashful. We are both cut from
I
the
mean,
same
because
cloth.
Dark Souls, Dark Souls had a jump option, but it was, difficult to or annoying to perform. Um, you're right though. They did add a jump button to the controller, and then yeah, think about it. They do just have more controller options. Like I was just thinking about like the in Night Rain, mostly through Night Rain. I'm sure Elden Ring might have some nuances that I've forgotten, but like the two-handing weapon, your left weapon versus your right weapon, like just finding how to cram to do as much on the controller as you can, right? So anyway, so I don't have enough runes. Okay, and these aren't very good. But I definitely want to buy them because I don't know. I've well, at least I can um. Oh yeah, this would be a good one actually because this is basically a homeward bone. So that's worth considering. And then yeah, and I definitely want to get these two. I'll probably get all of them just to have more options. Okay. Oh, okay. Remember miracle. So I guess I can maybe. Oh yeah, maybe it's like I cycle through the like when I add a new miracle, I lose and if I don't have the slots for it because I remember like attunement slots were a thing in Dark Souls. I don't remember how spellcasting works in Demon Souls 100%.
Act, but spells are the acts of demons.
Okay.
Work of soul.
Oh, which of course the Main in Black
They
also
have
uses
similar
soul
effects,
arts. Okay.
And yet one is clearly
See,
evil,
interesting how he.
and the
Okay,
other
that's God. I
is
do really
clearly
like
good.
the way.
Magicians, in the end,
Like I'm definitely seeing like
mere
this sort of like
servants
now that I'm
of
actually
the
fucking paying
demons.
attention to the game instead of playing just focusing on the gameplay.
Miracle
Like yeah, I'm
is
like
a
liking
heavenly
how
act, but
the
spells
characters are
the
giving their
acts
various
of
perspectives, like the
demons
difference between the
do work
Dredgeling's
of
perspective on
soul
Volataria and
arts.
the Prince
They have similar
Ostrava.
effects, and yet
And then here we
one
have like the Main
is
in Black who
clearly
uses soul
evil,
arts to strengthen
and the
us.
other
And then we
is
have this
clearly
guy who
magicians.
is anti-magic and
hardly befits an
anti-arcane
honorable
magic
warrior
specifically,
such
like
as
so
yourself.
sorcery, because sorcery and soul arts is the same as and this guy's probably a mage, right?
I have sinned.
Yep, there, yep.
I swore allegiance to Saint
Oh,
Urbain,
okay.
but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his honorableness.
So, what about like yeah? Were these guys all with Saint Urbain maybe?
Oh Lord, punish
Because
me.
it did say Sage Urbain, I think,
I
in the
have not
opening
the
cutscene,
strength
but
to
then later
punish
it said
myself.
Saint Urbain. So, okay. Because these are definitely like
O honorable one, I hesitate deep within the darkness, where no light shall ever shine. Will you continue to pray, even in such misery?
yeah, we're holding on to faith in these times when it's also probable that, you know, King Alant was also faithful per se, but he fell to the demons. So, and obviously my character is going to have faith. So, let's just check the other side real quick just to make sure there's no more Nexus stragglers, because I definitely don't want to miss any dialogue. Oh, yeah, see? Who's this
What
guy?
do you want, brute?
Oh, wow, rude.
I have no use for miscreants like yourself. Away with you. What do you want? I have no...
Okay, well, unfortunate. I do want to. I mean, I don't know these characters' names, so I'm liable to forget them later. Let's just make sure no one else has anything new to say. I do like how it's like already really lively here, relative to what I'm used to.
And look after any. If only some.
Okay, yeah,
Best of luck.
yeah. I don't really. Okay, yeah. I don't think they're gonna have anything to say. All right, never mind. Let's just move on with the actual fucking game. Oh, nope. I mean, funny enough, like the warps between Voltairean Palace and the Flanks Archstone is like, you know, a minute walk through some dead guys. But okay. Anywho, all right. Now while I do my boss run back, so yeah, how's things been going for y'all? Cause I've been pretty good, I'd say. I mean, so one thing I might have talked about it last time. Maybe I hadn't come to realization yet, or maybe maybe I did. But I've been kind of fatigued for a while, and it turns out that the reason I was fatigued was because I mentioned on previous streams being tired. What I learned. Oh. Bad. Jeez, okay. Okay. Oh, I can use, no, what am I doing? I can just use my, heal spell. And I'll grab this wall, why not? Yeesh. Okay, cool. What was I gonna say? So yeah, basically what, the fatigue sort of because I wasn't exercising, I just stopped exercising, doing the exercise I was doing. Yeah, this is gonna be really bad. In fact, I'm definitely gonna die. Yeah. Holy shit, how did I not die? Did I really roll through that? Holy fucking shit, yeah, fat rolling for the win. God damn. I am good at video games sometimes. Nice. Okay. Just have a chill week. Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Without 100 line, you're yeah. Okay. But yeah, with me, it's like so. Yeah, I realized that. I looked it up and I found out that yeah, my fatigue comes from actually just not exercising. So I started exercising again, and I actually had started having energy again. But before I did that, what I actually ended up doing was I asked for a vacation because I was like, you know, hey, we got holiday season coming up. I would like to recharge my batteries before that happens. So today's my last day of work, and then next week I'm free. so that's cool. I don't know what I'm gonna spend more of my time with, but why are you like this? Oh, okay, that was my fault. I got way too cocky. And that means I lost my runes. Unfortunate. And I gotta do push-ups. Well, I mean, I thought I was doing like, oh yeah, we're having a really fast boss run back, and I'll, yeah, whatever. Okay, lesson learned. Not really. I'm gonna die again. 1, eventually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, so that's cool. I'm gonna have more free time this coming week because that's 37 more free hours basically of not working. Actually, more than that because those hours don't count my lunch breaks because those are unpaid. So really, it's 40 hours. Ow. And the worst part about the taking damage there is that I absolutely need every piece of health I can get to survive the dragon breath. Because I'm not gonna expect to be able to roll through it every time. A feeling of not knowing what to do. Yeah, I don't know. See, because like, I'm unfortunately just even with having more energy from, like, I don't know, my body has more physical energy, but oh, I didn't roll in time. Unfortunate. Even if my body physically has more energy, I'm still finding that like I don't have the mental energy to like I started Mazinger. Actually, I might have talked about starting it like last week during stream. I haven't touched it. I finished episode 1. Okay, yeah, I really need this guy to clear the way for me. Or I'm gonna actually let him come by again. Yeah, there he is. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, cool. I think we're okay now. Ow. Maybe not. I keep trying to use triangle to pick up stuff because I think that's what it is in Okay. So yeah. I don't know why I haven't had the because I did. One thing I did do yesterday is because I've really been interested in I guess because Critical Role has an exclusive subscription service called Beacon, which is a reference to an important artifact in the setting, mostly introduced in campaign 2, and I used my 7-day free trial because I was really interested in a podcast. The first episodes of Available called Weird Kids, which is Allison Jaffe and Ashley Johnson, who both have a history of being child stars, and sort of talking about that, and especially the first episode, and just how, they're just, it's mostly just them chatting, not necessarily exclusively about that. Like the last episode I watched was Allison talking about the LA punk scene and his experience with that, and I think Ashley watched it. There was a documentary they were talking about that was also about that. Yeah, I don't like doing that upturn attack or something or whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but I do like it. Okay, cool. I still got the parry off even though I whiffed the timing, so that's good. Okay. Yay! I've already done the top, so I'm just gonna munch my grass and get my ass into the... Ooh, that was close. Because he does a lot of damage, so... Right, and it does have a range thing. I went the wrong way. Okay. Oh, I thought it was, okay. Anyway, this part's pretty easy, so I'm just gonna But what was I gonna say? The exercise break. Oh yeah, finding what to do next. Yeah, I don't know, because it's like, oh that yeah, one thing I did yesterday that actually clicked, because I don't know, I got the free trial, and so I have a limited opportunity to go through, or I have to pay money if I want to listen to this podcast after the first 7 days. And that's fine, because my plan is to just try. I mean, oh, I guess I said bad timing, because I was able to watch like 7 episodes, because they're only like hour-long episodes, so that's like 6 or 7 in a shift, more or less. But what I realized is, because I'm trying to play Mario games for that video, and like, oh, I could just listen to the podcast on my like phone, and I missed this earlier. And then play Mario games on my PC. So that's probably something I'm going to be doing. I also want to try and do one Mazinger episode a day, basically. I fucking died immediately, didn't I? Because I rolled like shit. I need to change my armor so I'm not fat rolling, because I don't think that's working for me. Let me try. Oh, I can't equip the old ragged robes? Weird. Let me just try. No, that's still fat rolling. Great. Why can't I not equip these? Because I don't really understand. Oh, change items display. Oh, female only. Fuck. Okay, that explains it. Well, unfortunate. Yeah, I think I'll just have to tough it out with the fat rolling. I need to do push-ups. What am I doing? I'm like standing for a reason. I stood up. Controller stop. I was walking forward. I was like, that's gonna be bad if I don't finish these push-ups soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because yeah, I don't know, to talk about just like, yeah, that consumption habits and stuff is having dailies is nice, but I was definitely, because like, yeah, I was able to do every Boku no Natsuyastomi, but like if I have too many dailies, then I'm gonna get like stressed out. I think, or not stressed, but it's like, because I'm really gonna want to do them, but I don't always have the mental energy to do so. But then I don't know, what I found out with Boku no Natsuyastomi is like, I'd do it, and then I wouldn't necessarily do much else that day, which is why I think I've even said before, it's like, oh, what did I say before? Oh, when I'm done with Boku no Natsuyastomi, I can do other things. It's like, no, I could always be doing other things. It's not a time issue. It's a mental energy issue. And I still need to figure that out, basically. Because the exercise has definitely helped. For sure. Because that means I'm doing more. There he goes. Come on, come on, come on. Burn everything. Come on, yeah. Okay, cool. Safety. Oh, you little bitch. I got hit. I got stuck on the wall. Or my attack hit the wall and didn't hit the fella. So, unfortunate. Yeah, I'm just trying to find ways to, like, be more, do more things that I want. Because, like, let me try and think about it. Just think out loud for a second, because it's like, yeah, I wanted to do, or I was doing videos for a while. I wouldn't say it was necessarily more or less productive with that, because it took me like a year to conceptualize and eventually finish the Toriyama video, right? And in that year I played like 3 platformers, a Game Boy Advance Pac-Man clone, What else? You little bitch! No, I didn't see him. Oh, that's not right. Okay. Just in it. Go fog. Go fog. Go fog. Ooh, okay, that was really fucking close. Run. Okay, grab. Okay. Okay, I can take a fucking breath. Oh, if that fucking hit me through the wall, I would have lost my fucking mind. Okay. See, this is... I don't remember struggling with this boss this much, frankly. Ow, come on, dude. Okay. Let me think. I mean, this is how it's gonna go, right? This is just fighting boss, doing boss rushes, runs. But I mean, I said they're gonna get... The boss runs are gonna get easier, for sure. So usually, it depends on the game. Fucking Dark Souls 2 is good. Dark Souls 2 is the real Demon Souls throwback, where the boss runs are crazy. Because with like the older games, the boss run was definitely like just part of the level, right? Like it's not like you're not. I feel like you're not really expected to be fighting the boss a shitload of times to kill them like this. Like I definitely. I mean, Necron was probably the most I struggled with a single boss. I think towards the end of the Kingsfield 2, because he was fucking crazy. And you had to do that. You had to do a fucking boss rush, right? Of like 4 other bosses before you even did Necron. So I saw my MP too for heals. So okay, now we gotta figure out how to do this guy. Oh, okay, that was fucking dumb of me. Okay, so yeah, like when I had, at least when I had a video planned, I was able, I don't know, like, there was, like, I had this goal, and now my goal is less video and more, like, I just want to, yeah, I have so many goals, really, is the thing. Okay, he's doing this a lot, this is good. It was really good, actually, yeah. But this is gonna be hard. Yes! Okay, this is the best. Oh, I forgot that hurts you! That's so fucking annoying. Oh, and that hurts me too. Shit, you're a pitch. You know that? Okay. I'm stuck in between. Okay, I don't want to be locked onto that anymore. Okay. Okay. Oh, you little bitch. That's my favorite phrase this game, apparently, is, oh, you little bitch. Gonna fall again? Okay, cool. Alright. I'm just gonna focus for a second. Lock in. Did I kill him? Yeah, I waited for this getting up animation to finish before he died. Okay, well, we gotta do push-ups anyway. But, because I gotta die in the next. I choose to die in the next. It is my lot in life based on the way I wish to play the game. I will not begrudge or bemoan anyone for that, but I almost started doing push-ups right now, and it's like, wait, no, I don't want. Yeah, so I do have to do more shit before I can go to 1-3. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like I had to go do other things or I, um, that's true. It's little. He's figuratively his soul is a little bitch, not his body. Um, anyway, okay. Let's get ready to do push-ups. Anyway, that was fun. I did a boss, and now it's time to go to a different region and talk. Or after talking to everybody, hello.
Thou seekest then
Oh yeah, I should
touch
probably.
the
Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to,
I am here.
because I do not have the money for evacuate whatsoever. For sure. But I can maybe buy. I don't need to buy antidote. Well, I'm worried that he'll go away. Is part of my problem, and I mean, there might be another way to buy miracles later. It's just a matter of like, because I don't really need this one. I'm probably not gonna be hiding from any. I mean, it's not useful. In fact, actually, I'll definitely want it. No, there's a ring you can get that does this effect. I'm pretty sure, because there's an NPC when the world is full black tendency. There's an NPC in the swamp that is pretty much impossible to just fight because they aren't bothered by the swamp and you are, so you have no mobility and you're fighting a very powerful NPC in Black World Tendency, which means that the world is just more difficult and you take more damage, or rather everything else does more damage, and it's brutal unless you sneak up on her and use a soul suck spell to just kill her in one hit. What I really want is evacuate though, so I think I might try to save. But it's pretty early to be saving. I want to get more soul levels first. I want to be stronger. It would be a really big shame to lose evacuate, but hopefully it'll be sticking around for at least another boss or two.
Thou seek then
Do you have anything to say?
candles lit.
Nope. Yeah.
Soul
Okay, because I know I want more.
ether,
Yeah, I want more endurance.
drawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so
Okay,
the
probably
world
too
might
much,
be
frankly.
mended.
Oh well. And then we do
So
want
the
more
world might be mended.
faith. Okay, cool. Let's get a little. Yeah, get more for later, for when I get my special sword that I'm looking for. Anyway, okay. Who? Because yeah, Strava's gone. I expected him to leave because he's got subquests to do on his own. Do you want to talk to me? I've been there.
What do you want, I have no
Nope. Okay. Yeah, I guess not much is gonna change. Anyway, so what I was just saying about doing things is, I guess I'll be getting a lot of ores in the next area, so I will be able to upgrade my weapon more. But it's like.
Have you heard? If you are attacked by a demon, you will lose your humanity. Oh, what a horrible thought. Just what would happen then?
I mean, we've kind of seen the result where
I
they
simply
turn,
cannot
they.
fathom it.
Yeah,
Massa.
And I also don't know exactly, unless it's probably just like a prayer, like, but I don't know precisely what it means. Kind of like hallelujah means praise be unto God, right? Like it's a word, but
A miracle is a heavenly act, but spells, they...
what did he say? Hold on, I just
I
realized.
see. I pray.
What did he say? He said, okay, because that's interesting. Hold on.
Oh,
Okay, no, he did say, do you seek the power of God versus soul power? Okay, because yeah, I was saying earlier, is I like the way that the NPCs are being used to build out the world. Because obviously, like, Shadow Tower didn't really have that many NPCs, and honestly,
Deep within the darkness, where no light, will you continue to pray, even in such misery?
I could turn him around somehow. But I was gonna say, because I like Fat Mole. Who doesn't love Fat Mole? He's great. Everybody loves Fat Mole. But like at the same time, oh no, I wanted to go this way. At the same time, it's like, and Ariel or Ludufon in Shadow Tower, especially in Shadow Tower Abyss, it's like, yeah, they can use NPCs to really good effect. And obviously, I just genuinely had fun engaging with the story of Kingsfield 3. But I don't know, the fact that like I'm already getting so much out of Demon Souls with relatively little, and I was even thinking about the idea of world tendency, and how it's like just literally what the philosophy of the game is based on, whatever their the beliefs they wanted to. Let me do my push-ups first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, So basically, yeah, if you invade other players, if you kill NPCs, or if you just die in human form in a world like, I just did, just in an actual world, like the world literally just gets worse and difficult for everybody. Where if you, protect other players from invaders, if you kill demons, if you, etc., etc., etc. Mine would, is it on the stair? I thought I would. Where's my blood stain? It must be higher up. So like, so just like that's the, there's philosophy and narrative in world tendency, and because I think believe character tendency is also a thing. I don't know exactly how they differ, like, but anyway, I don't know. I just think the mechanics are neat. The NPCs, like having that difference between the main and black, using soul arts and offering soul power, and then where the priest is mentioning power of miracles and God, with this sort of difference in like they're just giving you the tools to interact with the world however you want. You can just kill everybody and make everything worse for everyone. Like that's an option, but are you also willing to live with those consequences of how you play the game, right? Where it's like, do you want the world to be more difficult? Because I think, in fact, if we go to world tendency, yeah, see, like, notice how it's really white in Boletaria because I haven't died as an invader or done anything bad, so yeah.
Hello there, souls.
I think I've aggroed this guy before.
Souls. I trade fine goods for souls.
And something died. Oh, that might have been Crystal Lizard, in fact. Fuck. Definitely want this. Oh, yeah, probably want some of those. Is there anything? Yeah, I don't think there's any. Oh, wait, okay, well, I don't have the runes for it anyway.
Yeah, well, don't you agree?
Goddamn, I'm never gonna get it. Yeah, there was definitely a Crystal Lizard that died, I think. Because I'm pretty sure there was one over here, and it must have, and I got runes. Or I keep saying runes because I keep playing Night Rain. But when I play Night Rain, I say souls. I don't get. The physics in the game are definitely funny. Next enemy is susceptible. Oh yeah, cool. I got a halberd, buddy. Oh yeah, so it's basically saying, diversify. Okay, get to safety, and then I can worry about what's outside there. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. So I guess that, yeah, one area or way I've found to be a little bit more productive or do the things I want to do is like, yeah, just okay, yeah, I want to listen to podcasts, so I guess I'll just do that while doing something that doesn't need me to focus super intensely. Like it's Mario games, as long as I can talk about what I like about them, it's fine if I'm listening to a podcast while playing them, right? And especially for a lot of kids, I'm just gonna be getting footage on games like the older Mario games, the 1 through Lost Levels, because those are not games that I have much to say about. But I don't know. But it's like obviously it's more difficult with like the Dwarf or stuff in Japanese, Mazinger, because Mazinger just took me so long because of the so many new words. Like the first episode took me like 3 days, I think. Not dedicated working on it. Oh, these guys are actually pretty strong, I think I remember. My stamina's gone. I kill everything in these games because if something might drop something. Because these guys can be really nasty, I recall. And it's funny, this is like an enemy archetype, the like this tough miner that I just realized is like, oh yeah, these guys are in Elden Ring too. They look a little different, but functionally they're the same, right? Like Servant Miner. So I guess I'm just they're exploited people, and I'm just kill them for no reason. They were just minding their own business. I'm a piece of shit. Lower character tendency. Oh no, this guy was out for me though, I think. Because yeah, I think with the glowy eyes, he's more dangerous. So yeah. Whew, that was close. I thought I was gonna do 2 attacks there. So I was like, okay, I'll get him, and then it didn't work. So, that a... It's just a pile of shit. Oh, I think this room has, like, spiders in it. Ah! Oh! Dogs. See, stop doing that, like, flip attack. Okay, cool. Anyway. And yeah, there's a couple other things I'm trying to do. Hot Boy Spicy wrote a book, and I've been reading that and offering critique slowly. But yeah, and then what else? One Piece has been fucking crazy. Oh, that's a ow. Okay, the game freaked out because that was new assets had to be loaded. Jesus Christ, dude. Really? Can't see your health bar, so I just gotta go crazy. Okay, cool. Gotcha, bitch. Clearstone? Cool, I don't know what that does. Or that's 4, rather. Okay, those are good. Okay, But yeah, so yeah, One Piece, I think, had... I mean, it seems that people are positive on the latest, Bloodline reveal of that. Okay, well, I guess we're fighting. Oh, well, still... Because this looks like a path I should go through, but there's no... I can't get past this guy. It's not aggroing. Ah! I spoke too soon. I definitely really like the Bloodline reveal for Mr.'s... okay, I attacked that guy and now they all went blood. I should have expected that. Rocks and... I guess, yeah, Davy D. Teach. I guess is his true name, in fact. Which is interesting. I guess, like, yeah, he is hiding it, or maybe, does he know? He's got to know, or like, I feel like, because it just fits. Because I even talked with Radman about it. Because, like, obviously, I did my Blackbeard theory video where I talk about some of the things I think about Blackbeard that I think are really interesting, and one of them was, I think, the idea of him having this sort of, like, because belief in fate. And it's like, well, wait, what if he believes in, you know, and I think, like, belief in, like, you know, him, like, yeah, maybe taking hold of, like, he is the blood of Rox, and therefore he wants to, like, fulfill Rox's legacy, and, like, this, you know, because, like, this, him having this harmful idea of, or not harmful, but, like, series negative idea of blood, and how that applies to him, sort of in that he's embracing this thing that is outside of his own, like, thing, and sort of, like, maybe giving too much credence to it, and, you know, because he is aware of his bloodline, because he's aware of Joy Boy, because it was, or rather, so yeah, which I'll get into that in a second, like, what's interesting, I guess, that, because, so Radman sort of followed up my video. Well, he only briefly mentioned my video, but he did message me about it beforehand, because he said because I guess some of the chapters had, even before this newest one, we had him thinking, because he's basically currently of them, I guess specifically the mention of, like, because Ochoku. So I don't know if I talked about this on stream. So I call him Ochoku. I forget what the Wang Z or something like that. The Viz uses. Okay, let me explain. So the kanji for his name, like, literally, I know one of them is O as in, like, king. I forget what Choku means. That's what the furigana, the characters above the kanji say, they call him Ochoku. But for some reason, Viz went with the Chinese pronunciation of the name. I don't know why. I am still very much a beginner of Japanese. I'm not going to say that they're wrong to do so, but my understanding is that, like, the furigana are basically, like, this is the phonetic reading. This is, like, in fact, there's one where it's like, what is it? Akumu? Yeah, yeah, which is the word for nightmare. And during the Killingham shit, there's an instance where the kanji say akumu, nightmare, but the actual the furigana above it say naitomeru, which is, you know, the English word for nightmare. So it's like the characters are saying nightmare, but they're using kanji as a way to tell, you know, especially younger viewers, like this is what it means, right? Because they'll see the word for, you know, a pretty common word they probably learn in, you know, by the middle school, if not elementary school, nightmare. And oh, that's right, there's like a trap here, I think, or this guy's just a pain in the dick. Because I feel like there's something that crumbles, or I don't know, or maybe I have to drop down. And this guy's a fucking dick because that fireball does a lot. Oh no, Ostrava, or at least someone in the same Boltarian armor. Oh yeah, no, it definitely feels like the patience Oda's had. I mentioned that before. Anyway, but so yeah, like yeah, I had my video. Radman's been okay, yeah. Ochoku is so he has like, because he's like the pirate. What's the word? I think it was like pirate sage. I forget what the exact word they give him in Viz or TCB, which no, they were different. But the original, I know the Japanese word for his title was actually like founder of a religious sect. So it's like this guy, and you know, I'm pretty sure like, yeah, worshippers of Davy Jones has been a thing. Who is like, even in Western history, is sort of like a devil figure, right? Like Davy has like a pretty clear. Oops, that was bad. Clear route to you know, devil, like the you know, they're similar letters, and when I was looking up on Wikipedia, there was a couple old sources. One of them a dictionary that brings up as a connection to Davy Jones and the devil, in its definition, and then one was a illustration from a novel that I just went backwards. It looks like that a character was trying to scare another one, and they dressed like Davy Jones, and they had like horns and were breathing fire. So it's like, you know, the connection to, which I actually noticed because I misread, because they had said, you know, when Brock says Davy Jones, I read it as Debbie or devil, which you know, again, the connection is there, but I you know, and so it's especially with like, I think Radman even in his video brings up an example from Attack on Titan where it's like this thing could be either seen as a god or a devil, and he was like arguing that's probably the case because his theory is that Joy Boy and Davy Jones are the same person that history has interpreted differently in different contexts, where obviously the government sees his bloodline as like a bad thing, and you know, Blackbeard is embracing that, where they also see Nika as a bad thing, and you know, but that's a different kind of, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be, I think. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm glad I took a drink of water. Okay. So I just missed that on my first way down there, so. Let's see, if one of these has yellow eyes, I might kill him, because, oh, they're like snake guys. Okay, I never really paid attention to their appearance before. Because it's so dark and my eyesight is pretty bad. But no, I agree. The world building and this guy's a sack. I think the guys with the I remember some of these guys drop more stuff, and I think it's this case it's the guy with the sack. Yep, I was right. Yeah, see, that's actually worth it. Ow. I can ignore the rest of the guys. Oh no, that's bad. That's gonna be bad. I need to kill that guy. This guy had yellow eyes, so I don't know if they drop anything, but oh well. Yeah. No, I've been having conversations with people, so I'll try and get to what I like, because there's so much to talk about that. So anyway, yeah, Ochoku being this religious, like, you know, leader on Hachinosu, probably for Davy Jones. Rocks being obviously the descendant, and therefore Blackbeard being the descendant. So another thing about Ochoku is I'm sure people have noticed that his appearance looks kind of like caribou, and so I've had the theory that it's probable that Otoku's Caribou's father, which again, going to that idea of bloodline and fate, like there, like it seems to be the running belief of the Blackbeard pirates. Like, because I even bring up my Blackbeard video that, because I watched a theory video about Blackbeard that overall wasn't that good, but did have one interesting observation that I found where it was pointing out how the Blackbeard pirates kind of just like accept their fates in a sense. Like for Doc, and I brought this up in my video, right? Like, so Doc Q, for example, he is a very sickly guy, right? And so contrast that with Chopper, who he's like a monster, right? And I think like the ways in which like Chopper doesn't embrace the fact, like he embraces the fact that he's a monster, like literally, but like not in a way that's like harmful, I would argue. Like he's a very compassionate person, right? Like he doesn't, like the people of Rum don't shoot him because he's non-human. They shoot him because they're afraid of him and what he might do, right? Like when they first see him as an abominable snowman, they're because that, and it's like it doesn't reflect on his person, and because of Hirlik and everyone, he didn't let that define him, and he was still able to become like such a kind person, right? And so even though he's like a monster in a sense, like personality-wise, he's anything but. Or Doc Q is like he's a sickly person, and that seems to be kind of a burden on himself and very well possibly others, right? But again, so what is it? His devil fruit leans into that. It leans into these. Oh, they're all dead. Or no, they're all just sitting there. Yeah, I love how they're not even problems. They just like this place looks really. This specific room looks really scary because it's like, oh, cool item. Oh no, a bunch of like fire salamanders. And you walk in the room and they just all like, well, I don't want to live anymore, I guess. So that's a fun room. Okay, yeah, I need to like cool down the which is funny. This is just, I mean, I'm sure other games have done this kind of thing too, but I'm obviously thinking about it in the context of FromSoft games, and it's like, oh, what was the game that kind of did that? It was Eternal Ring had a lava level that you had to do something to cool down the lava so you could proceed. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, you have Caribou, who he looked up to Blackbeard, and it's probable that he was descended from Ochoku. Now, I guess Ochoku was also the one who took. See, Ochoku is such a piece of shit. I kind of like. Is like, because I was just thinking about how he is pretty blatantly sold out Shaki to the government. Like he's literally there counting money. While the others are like, oh my god, Shaki's been kidnapped, who could have done this? And it's like, and he's just like, yeah, I got loads of money, because he sold her the fuck out. But he was also the one who took over Pirate Island after the death of Rox. And he managed this place until Blackbeard took it back, right? And it's like, okay, see, now it's like, I don't know, which is just like, I don't know, the relationship between Rox, Ochoku, Blackbeard, and Caribou, I'm very curious as to how much we'll get on it, because like, yeah, Ochoku is literally a big part of the reason that, everyone's going, like Roger and Rox both went to, God Valley, which, as we know, would end with the death of Rox. Because, and then Ochoku then proceeds to, make out at least the best when it comes to Rox's direct legacy with Full because obviously I think as far as like reputation goes, like, Whitebeard, Kaido, and Big Mom end up building their own empires, and they're the most successful survivors of the Rox pirates in that way. But okay, so now I can just come back through with the elevator. Sick. Where Ochoku was the one who's he seems to have gotten the most directly inherited from Rox. Because he's an opportunist piece of shit. Because there's so much to unpack with this whole. Is this Armor Spider, or is this just Section 2? This is Section 2. Yeah, no Armor Spider yet. Ow, fuck you. Okay, that's unfortunate. But anyway, so that's interesting to look, because I'm curious about how that's gonna work out, and especially because does Caribou know, or does he what does he know rather? Because does he know that his dad stabbed Rox in the back? Like, because the way that he looks at the Blackbeard is like, maybe it's just an ideal thing. Maybe he knows about the Davy / Rox blood, or even just the Rox bloodline. Might be enough for him. But or does he know that like what the exact relationship with his dad seeming to be a betrayer of Rox? Like there's so many things to unpack with just those two characters, and there's like so much going on, dude. It's so good. So like another thing I was thinking about with this chapter is like, just like, okay, why was Roger at God's Valley? Because he was in love with a woman that he does not ultimately marry, right? Because he was attracted to Shaki, and you know, we know how that worked out because he ultimately gets with Portgas de Rouge, who is, you know, the mother of his child Ace. Not Shaki, or Shaki, at least, you know, they don't seem to have any kids, and I don't even think they're very directly like it's like, come on, like they clearly, like she winked at him recently. It's like, you know, it's not explicit, but it's like it's very probable that they were, you know, an item, even if it wasn't like official, at least in the sense of like they weren't married, but like, you know, friends with benefits, maybe something. I don't know. They're involved in some, even if maybe they're just close platonic friends. I don't know. It's not super important to me. And yeah, I don't know. And it's like just with the way Oda writes, because he's mentioned he doesn't really feel comfortable writing romance. But he'll obviously write characters who are in love with each other. But he'll also leave what I think. I remember getting a comment about something about like Doflamingo assaulting Viola or something like that, and it's like, what? Because like what that comes from is like the SBS with him mentioning that like, yeah, Viola and Doflamingo had an adult kind of relationship that he didn't feel comfortable sharing. I almost made it. Fuck you, game. I didn't. I see. I knew there was a breakable bridge somewhere. I just didn't. And my brain was like, I think my brain was trying to tell me that was it, but my body didn't catch up soon enough. Because if I ran across, I probably would have been fine. But oh well. But anyway, so like, yeah, so basically Ochoku betrayed the Croc Pirates and Shaki was, you know, brought to the island. Roger's presence on the island was because of Shaki, basically, because Ochoku betrayed Rox, and Roger, I believe, was credited with killing Rox, or I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I need to go back and reread how Sengoku framed, well, because the part I really remember that I've been thinking about is the way that, so how it's remembered is Rox was there to fuck up the Celestial Dragon's shit, which is like, yeah, and it's like, okay, yeah, they fucking his son and wife presumably were literally part of the game, right? The you know, because they mentioned aside from the Buccaneer, we have the Davy family is going to be killed in our sick game. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I guess I can never get those items. I'm really sad. Right, so, like, I don't know, just the way that Rox is this kind of, like... Rox seems more sympathetic in the whole situation than Blackbeard, like, going off of what we know, because it's like, he was there to save his fucking wife and kid, and, you know, Shaki's there, a facet of it as well, but you know, not the only one. I mean, and going by crew ties, it's like, so you have Rayleigh, who Shaki loves, but no one really seems to be aware of that, and you have this is, I need to like attract some of these aggro. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's throwing the rocks. Damn, they're strong guys. Okay. Like, I don't know, Rox is there to fight tyrants to save his wife and kids. And he's remembered as the worst person in history by the government, of course. Roger, who, you know, we know to... Maybe, I don't know, because I'm wondering if, like... Maybe Roger just... There's no way, right? Did Roger just never see true evil? In the sense of, like... Because everyone in the world knows how fucked up they are, but maybe he was just, oh, okay. Because obviously, like, Luffy's, you know, he met Heavenly Dragons, he's punched St. Charlos. Like, Roger is kind of conflict averse, or the world he lives in. I mean, he didn't live in the pirate age, right? So, like, the world isn't as tumultuous or violent, so maybe, like, you know, when he got the poneglyph from Big Mom, you know, sometime after God's Valley to get to the, you know, Laptail, he just kind of fucked off, right? Like, he didn't aggress Big Mom in the same way Luffy did by any stretch, right? So what I was just wondering is like, what does Roger think about the Heavenly Dragons? Because we know Garp doesn't give a shit about them, but he also still ultimately like supports a. Oh wow, the lingering on that shit is rough. He still supports them. Okay, cool. Hopefully, I've de-aggroed those guys from the rocks, so they won't throw more rocks. So anyway, history remembers like a character, Roger, a character we know to be like Luffy, and Garp, a character we know to be the government guy in the government who gives the least shit about the Heavenly Dragons, as defending the Heavenly Dragons, and Rox for fighting them. And it's like, I don't know, it's like the way, from what we know, it's like, how is Rox the bad guy, right? Because really it's like he was very violent, right? And that's not like he's more like Kid, really, in that way, I suppose. So it's like, I don't know, it's like, like, did Hachinosu, did Full Lead have, under Rox's rule, have slaves, right? Like, as it does under Blackbeard. Like, I'm wondering if it's like it's sort of similar to oh boy. Oh no, I have to, what is it then? Okay, hold on, let me, okay, because I have not been using Stockpile Thomas because I have not thought of it as important. You know what, I can drop, let me go to inventory. Yeah, I want to, because I'm just gonna get rid of, I don't need these. How do I, there it is. Because yeah, it's armor for women. I literally can't wear it. So, oh, that's why. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still fat rolling, even though or maybe not fat rolling, but definitely chunk rolling. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely very interested to see how much of and what we're gonna get out of God Valley, because there's so many little like like I was even just thinking about how it's like, I mean, there's the fun theory that Buggy is oh geez, you guys are a little nasty. That Buggy is also Rox's son, which seems unlikely at this point. I actually thought otherwise because I misread. So for some reason I thought the woman talking to Dragon in the chapter was that, for some reason I was like, oh, this is Blackbeard's mom, because it's like she's saying save the children, and then we see Blackbeard, right? Oh wow, holy fuck. I'm gonna die because I got stuck on the fucking lizard. Oh, there was 2 lizards. I never killed the fucking, oh, okay, I thought I killed one of them, and god damn it. Alright, happened so suddenly. But yeah, so yeah, the woman that Dragon found was actually, I didn't realize it, because I got excited. It was, Shanks's and Shamrock's mother, where she said save the children, and then we then see a child that needs saving, Blackbeard. So I was like, holy shit, wait, that's Blackbeard's mom, and Buggy might be Blackbeard, which I'll get to that theory in a second, in case you don't know. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, one of the points of quote-unquote evidence for that idea is just looking at people have just posted artwork, and like I think the bounty posters especially, Rox's pose and expression were pretty similar to the one at Buggy's, and like I was really confused because my friend even said like, don't you think oh wait, no, I want to go back to Stockpile Thomas and get rid of some of my stuff because I've lost the ragged set, which is like whatever, it's not good armor. I can't wear it anyway, but let me at least get rid of some of my other stuff so I don't have to worry about being overburdened. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, he was like, hello. She's doing a funny pose. Okay.
I would be happy to.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I'm not using this shit. I might use Turpentine, not anytime soon, but I might use it. Oh, that's probably not helping. Yeah, all these rocks. Because Because I don't think I need anything except for the hardened. No, I think it uses hardstone. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of all these other ones for the time being. Oh yeah, all these weapons that I'm not using. Yeah. I might keep the steel shield because I might actually use that, but it is heavy, so okay. Okay.
Rest assured. Best of luck.
Should be good now, so.
Wait, where are you going?
Oops, sorry, Thomas. But yeah, I guess what the other there was also a line that from Wano, the Odin flashback, when I think I saw the screen cap and it's like has Rayleigh with Shanks and Buggy, and Buggy's like, "Why do you keep calling me second son?" And it's like, just taking it on its face, I would assume that it was meant to be like, oh, because like Shanks to them, Shanks is the older brother to what is this? Like to them, Shanks is the older brother to Buggy, but it's like, well, if they know something about its lineage, then maybe I don't know, maybe, but this isn't even the right spot. Okay, oh, but it's not a bad spot to be at because there's this fuck. Oh, this is gonna stop the I knew that was fucking gonna happen. I got greedy. I hate these guys, dude, and they're fucking in. Yeah, I lost so many runes, or souls just now. Great. Because I thought I stacked a lot of stuff before, but not when they're casting their spell apparently, and immediately after casting another spells. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, my own fault. Let me try. Oh, never mind. Shit. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay. Yeah, right. Strength. My character does not have a lot of strength. Okay. So yeah, and also just like, especially after the last chapter, like the idea of is just really funny to me. God damn, I knew that was gonna happen. God fucking damn, I hate this fucking shit. I mean, I'm trying to kill those guys, but and the lingering is really bad. No, it's not that. No, it's not about justifying his importance. It's because it's funnier. It makes Buggy's bit better to me because it's I'm just imagining like history remembering Buggy for his important lineage because like think about just the myth of Buggy the Clown for a second, right? Like the guy who masterminded the Ample Down breakout, he's the guy who this fucker, holy fuck, that was rude. You know, an emperor, a warlord, and then also, yeah, being the brother of Blackbeard and having the legendary Davy lineage is just like, it just makes him even funnier to me. That's why I am. I mean, I was just like, well, look, I even told my friends is that like to me, the funniest part about like even just thinking that he was Rockstone even like dozens of chapters ago was like, I was gonna fucking laugh if Rox was revealed and he had a big red clown nose, or even another thought is just with the Heavenly Dragons of just like we just are introduced to a Heavenly Dragon family that just again has a big red cloud noses, and it's like just that as a gag and like just that. Again, that's what it is to me. It's literally just because it's funny, because it's like. Because if anything, like, like legitimizing Buggy, like if anything, I think it delegitimizes the value of blood. Because, like, again, what makes Buggy special is that like he has this will to go on. Even though he is literally like faking it till he's making it, right? And he's made it so far on faking it due to like dumb luck, but also his charisma. He has skills. He has very good and valuable skills. Just not the ones that, we would consider, like, deserved. Oh, this is gonna... Okay. It's not gonna flip over. Wait, is this not the elevator to go to the next? I thought this was a shortcut elevator. Maybe there's a different shortcut elevator? Anyway, I did see an item down here that I'm gonna grab. But, so yeah, that's how I see it. And even I think that's kind of one thing I also really like about the Davy reveal, because if the Redman's theory that Joy Boy and Davy Jones were one and the same, turns out to be true, then that's, I think is interesting in the sense that, like you have, you know, someone who, like, you know, going back to like the does blood matter in One Piece thing, it's like, well, you know, Luffy is the, you know, he's the spirit of Joy Boy, the ideals of Joy Boy, the beliefs of Joy Boy, and Blackbeard is this, you know, he is the blood of Joy Boy, but he's also this sort of like what the world sees Joy Boy as, and that like a devil, right? Like he's, you know, so you know, that's the what's controlling him in a sense is what his blood is seen as, I suppose. So, and I just think, I don't know, I think that's a really interesting dichotomy, and I think it has made already like one of my favorite dynamics in One Piece more interesting, even though, yeah, so it's just, oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna die again. Okay, and yeah, I don't know why I attacked when I knew I was gonna get stopped on the fucking thing. These dogs suck. Holy shit, this game, man. And it's also really, I need to raise the brightness. I cannot see. Okay, Jesus Christ. System, options, brightness, display. There it is. Okay, I'm just like a couple. Yeah. No, I don't want, no, I wanted to. Okay. Hopefully that helps, because I needed to, not perfectly, like I still can barely see, but at least it's not complete darkness. Like, yeah, this is so much better. Ah, fucker. Okay, Jesus Christ. So yeah, what are some other things about the current stuff? You gonna fight me? No, I attacked you before. Okay. We're good. We're chill. Okay, maybe he just attacked me, actually. These guys just attacked me. There might be another guy behind me, actually. Yep, okay, good to know. Because the problem is I couldn't. Why are you attacking 8 times? Because I don't let you attack that many times normally. Why, is there a circus fest here? Good question. That is actually, I never really thought about their aesthetic. Because, yeah, he does kind of look like a circus ringleader. You know, which is an interesting aesthetic to take for a literal slave owner. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, don't know. But yeah, at least one thing I'm finding is that I don't have the areas memorized. Like, I have general memories. I mean, Dark Souls is going to be different. Dark Souls, I'm going to remember everything. But for Demon Souls, at least, is like, yeah, I definitely have a decent recollection of this place. Pretty sure I only played it through once. Obviously, I played it very thoroughly. I did, you know, get all the achievements, which means I would have gone through areas to make sure I got all the crystal lizards, or etc., etc. Still need to take care of that lava, and you guys are back, right? But anyway, what else about God Valley? Taki being so important is interesting, because like she's literally like, for Rox and Rogers, she's this linchpin of the whole God Valley incident. So. And then, yeah, and then, yeah, like you said, it's like, because it's like, yeah, definitely, like, a couple chapters ago, I was definitely, like, on the fence about how much God Valley was going to be incorporated, because my logic was, like, obviously, I'd love to see it, more of it, obviously, because I remember people were mad about it not being included as much in the Kuma flashback, but that absolutely made sense to me, because it is Kuma's story, not Rox's and Roger's, or you know, Shamrock's or Blackbeard or Shanks's, whoever. Like, so many characters are on this fucking island. Like, I was gonna mention, if the buggy theory turns out to be true and that he is the son of Rox, which again I mostly think is funny, every single emperor except for Luffy was on God's Valley during the God's Valley incident. So it's like Roger and Rox weren't emperors, but like, you know, they're the closest analog in this era. But then Kaido, Shanks, and Big Mom were on the island. Blackbeard and Buggy were on the island. So it's like Shanks was on the island. Literally every emperor except for Luffy. And so it's, yeah, and probably Buggy, in all honesty. As funny as it would be. But that's just funny to me. Oh, it's back. Cool. Cool. Great club. Yeah, lots of strength weapons here. But, what was I saying? Yeah, it's like, so before, because like, again, that's the thing is like, I feel like it doesn't directly relate to Harold or Loki, because so far, even though Rox has kind of like co-opted the flashback in a big way, every chapter has still shown Harold and Loki, because that's the thing, it's like, the original flashback started because we saw, like this is a nested flashback, right? So it started with Loki and Jarl, why did I say his Japanese name? Going to talk to Harold and then seeing him getting literally stabbed by all of his soldiers. And now it's like, before we go further with this, we need to find out the person kind of Harold was. And it's like, well, yeah, because if they said we need to find out the kind of person Zebek D. Rox was, we'd be like, wait, what the fuck? Right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So, oh, nope, that's not gonna work. You know, so but that's what we're getting right now. Yes. And, I'm down with it. I love all the information we get. It's really interesting, but it's also, you know, it doesn't directly relate to the flashback we're in, right? And, so I would have said, like, I would have been, you know, if we didn't got the full God's Valley flashback, I would have like understood. But also, I'm gonna break these because I just had a flash of one of those guys stabbing these and then exploding me because those are fire weapons. Okay, cool. I think we aggroed them and got rid of the rocks. Got rid of rocks. What, my Gold Roger? Sheesh, that was close. I need to buy more grass, too. Stop doing that lip attack with your goddamn... Like, it's like a stagger, but it's not what I want. Like that. Like, that didn't do anything. Okay, so so he's the same age as Shanks, see? So he would be 1 year old. So okay, that tells me that either Rox, because, okay, so here, look at the timeline. Like, Rox has been part of the Rox Pirates for a while. So he must have gone to God's Valley with it, like, since the formation of the Rox Pirates. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, my question, because, like, did he conceive... Okay, quick question, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Shanks was 37, and then he was 30, so he'd be 39 right now. So they're about the same age. Blackbeard is a little older. It looks like he's able to walk, and Shanks and Shamrock aren't, right? So there's that difference in their ages. So yeah, so that would imply that yeah, if rocks, well, because like the fact that they do like does it look if we see Blackbeard's mom and she has a big cloud nose, we're good, which is just my favorite punchline right now apparently. I guess okay, they do fire damage if you're near them. That might not have helped before. But yeah, like I'm just thinking, like okay, like again, it's right now it's just a funny theory that I want to entertain, and it's like okay, how does this theory become real? And the answer is like okay, but either Rox has had affairs with another woman who isn't Blackbeard's mom, which means that they're not actually brothers, but they're both the son of Rox. They're half-lit siblings, you know, and then because yeah, then Buggy might be a year younger, and I don't know, that's a possible, not you know, but or there, because I definitely thought of like, well, because again when she said like I was like twins has come to mind because I don't know, Buggy and Shanks both being twins, I don't know, something about that. I mean I'm also twin, which I got it. Oh actually I was thinking about buying that because I was like, oh that's you know, seems I don't know if it's a reusable item or not, but I got one so it doesn't matter. Okay, hopefully I can get a shortcut back, because I thought I unlocked one, but I should have actually just checked that elevator, because so that I knew where it went, so I knew where to look for a possible shortcut back. You know what? I think I know where it is, because this area does have a lot of shortcuts, and I just remembered it's probably closer to the start. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to get the water to go, and then I can fight the armor spider, is how I vaguely remember this going. But, attacking me? You attacking me, buddy? Stamina recovery is so slow. Okay, but yeah. Again, so yeah, what else about God's Valley? We already see Kaido and Big Mom stuff. I don't know if we're gonna get any more explicitly. You know, so, I mean, honestly, like, the character I always keep thinking about is Shiki, because something about this character is interesting to Oda. Because, like, Shiki, more so than any other, like, because, like, we have this whole cabal of less important rocks pirates, right? Yeah, Ochoku, oh, what? Wrong guy, what's going on? Okay. And I don't know, so like Shiki is just interesting to me, like, you know, the fact that Kurozumi's Higurashi had a disguise of him, right? Like that's interesting. Blackbeard is currently a year older than Buggy and Shanks. So yeah, so they're not twins. If they are brothers, they're not twins. So it's like again, either they're half brothers or more likely they're not brothers at all. But it's because we don't know how. Like we saw them finding Shanks and the baby at the end of the God's Valley section of Kuma flashback, I'm pretty sure, and also teased in the film Red. But so that's a thing. This is all very interesting. But yeah, Shiki is like, there's been so many teases and nods to him, and the fact that, because I think Oda's mentioned that when Whitebeard was talking to Shanks, he was like, oh, seeing you reminds me of the old era, and he's like, Roger, you know, and then but he also mentioned Shiki, or Oda was going to have him mention Shiki. And it's like, maybe plans changed, like maybe Shiki was supposed to be more in the role of Rocks before, but he decided, no, probably not, there's no way, I don't, never mind, yeah, that was a dumb idea. But like, I don't know, Oda's had Shiki in mind for longer than like most of these Rocks pirates. And like, because he wasn't mentioned in the story long after, because like obviously we find out about the 4 emperors, which means, you know, so now we're getting like plants for Kaido and Big Mom, and we got their, you know, their first silhouettes, and then, you know, Thriller Bark happened, which that's a whole other thing I haven't even started on. That's just like currently like what the fuck. But yeah, and then we get the first mention of Shiki, no, that would have been post Water 7. So yeah, like just after we learn about the 4 emperors, we would have found out about Shiki had Oda not cut that name out of like Whitebeard's recollection when he talked to Shanks. And then obviously we did find out about him with the Down breakout, right? Because that was when we first, just like, yeah, the only person to break out of Down was Gold Lion Shiki, the, we know is important as a, I don't want to fucking fight that guy. I locked on the wrong person and got trigger happy. Okay, yeah, I need to get out of here. Hold on. Because yeah, I do not know how to get up to that platform that guy's on. And I'm backtracking now. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go deeper in, but I'm a little turned around, I think. You know what? I'm just gonna maybe try to go back to the start for a second and just reorient myself. Get some, oh, kill you, because you have stuff. Oh, you can fucking hit me from there? You piece of I hate these guys, dude. And yeah, I should be able to shortcut back with the, anyway, oh well. Okay. No, that's not the right way. Yeah, that's the... There we go. Okay, because I think I killed the guys up top, so they shouldn't bother me. So let me listen over here if I can... Oh, no, I wonder... Because I don't see another elevator out here, at least. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. There was something. I knew there was... I felt like there was, but, sticky white stuff. I think that's the one that it basically adds magic to your, thing, and also it was the source of a lot of notes as far as use sticky white stuff. Which is just because it's funny. Did I need anything from you? I kind of want some of this, but I'm gonna upgrade my weapon first.
You want, don't you?
So yes, yeah, okay. I hear an elevator over here, so this is probably where the one I started is, because I went deep into the mine, so maybe here's something. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's down here if I go. Nope, I don't know where it is. I'll find it later. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. More One Piece stuff, because that's what we're talking about, I guess. Okay, you. Yeah, I want a better weapon. It was indeed the Hardstone. Quality, okay, what is quality? Quality raises the scaling, but that's not really important because I'm not gonna really be using that stat, so I think I just want the better one. Okay, if I can buy 5 more shards, 6 more shards of Hardstone, I can get a good ass halberd, because I don't think the other weapon I used is traditional upgrade stuff. So can I buy some? I mean, I don't have yeah, okay, never mind. I cannot buy Hearthstone from him. But I can. Okay, I should be doing more damage at least, and when I go back to there, I can hopefully kill some more bag guys to get more Hearthstone shards, and maybe even buy some from this fella. Because you might... Yeah, there you go. Because I could buy 2 from you, so I just need 4 more. Yeah, and now I have nothing to lose. At least from souls-wise. Oh, I should have done... I did want to do some repairs, but oh well. Okay, cool. Lucky, good dodge. See, anyway, yeah, lots of good things. Or points of interest with One Piece. I forget if there was another point that I had to share that I have since lost track of or otherwise forgotten. Okay, that was Dick. He was like, I'm gonna look at you and then not. Okay, I'm doing twice as much damage as I was before, so that's fucking huge. Hell yeah. Now we got dogs. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I just need 1,000,000 souls, frankly, because I just have so much I want to do with them. Oh, thank God. That was lucky, frankly. But I'm also doing much more damage, which I love. So anyway, because yeah, I'm not reading any of the, I'm actually pretty glad that my manga consumption has gone down because, I mean, obviously I want it to be in Japanese, but I have the caveat where it's like if I was reading in English before, I'm allowing myself to keep reading in English. But a lot of the manga I was reading have ended, so, like, Jump came out, and I was like, oh, there's not that in, because I think Kill Blue ended, I think, what other main Jump manga? That, and then a lot of the ones, Blue Box is definitely almost over. Like, it's been almost over for a while, admittedly, but, if not, and because I'm not paying attention to the announcements, because they usually say, like, okay, this series is ending soon, and I'm just letting it come as it comes, which I don't know. I think it's been exceptionally funny for Exorcist Kyoshi, because it's been in it that series is kind of interesting to me because it's like, okay, this is obviously gonna get canceled in like 4 volumes, but I guess because of fucking fate or whatever, Exorcist Kyoshi instead ended up being like a sort of like speed run shonen manga, in that like it has gone so it did the thing where the last arc is like longer than most of the series before it, except it's only like 60 chapters long, so it's like it still had the really long final war arc, but in fast forward, I guess, and I think that's funny. And now it's actually having even a protracted like epilogue sequence in that, like, at least it's like more chapters. Like, it didn't just have the final battle and have one final chapter. It's actually like they're at least gonna have like 3 or 4 if it doesn't go on for even longer, which I don't expect. Which is funny to me that it's like they obviously told him that the series was ending. But I mean, they have like, oh, there might be other threats in the future. Like, there's ways that if it got successful, which I doubt it did. Oh shit. This room. I remember this room. Ah! Okay, one more. Oh, you little bitch. Okay, cool. Armor spider time, by the way. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me, examine the corpse for grass. Make sure there's no other items here. Yeah, this room is rude. So many fire barrels and 1 fire starter. There's definitely more to explore in the previous zone. How long? An hour and a half? Okay, there's no armor spider. Never mind. Okay, not yet, at least. Goddamn, time has flown playing this game. Which, not that I didn't like the previous games, obviously, but like that's telling, I think, with how I'm just able to get sucked into this gameplay loop, I think, of, exploring and fighting enemies, having the rest zone. Like, I really like it. I really like it. Because I think, what my... Oh, Ruri Dragon went on. Oh, God, that's right! Oh! Fucking the Ruri Dragon reveal of, like, oh yeah, dragons are gonna destroy the world. Whoop! Bye. But, obviously it's like, yeah, obviously the author is like, they're doing their thing, I respect it. But also it's like, yeah, that was, I forgot about that. I mean, I didn't really, I figured, well, I knew I got it, like, the most recent update was just like, here's a piece of artwork. But rather than like an actual full-ass chapter, but I didn't know specific, or I didn't, at least I didn't, if there was a mention in the chapter, it's at the end of the chapter, it's like, we're going on a month-long hiatus. I didn't retain that, if I did see that, so. Oh, this is the armor spider elevator. I want to go back up. Okay, I want to go back up and explore. is, well, I guess I can do that later. Because, yeah, Armor Spider's a little annoying, but, I mean, I'm probably going to die, because that's been my thing, is I just die. Because, yeah, they're elevators, man. From soft elevators. They do be loving them elevators. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was something. There's they always want you to explore, and there's always stuff to explore, and I like it. I appreciate it. Okay, doc. Rude. Okay, you're nasty. I forgot how nasty you are. Okay, really nasty. Holy shit. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I think I have to... Yeah, I'm gonna die. That actually didn't do that much. Okay, actually... Oh no, wow, that did... I'm gonna... This is bad. Tank it, motherfucker! Bat rolling, fuck rolling. We tank it. That was, yeah. See, I didn't know the fire. I always ran away from the fire attack. I didn't know it wasn't that bad. Frankly. Cool. And I am also glad that I first tried that. So you know what? Do we have to do push-ups anyway? Yes. But first try. So yeah, let me poke ahead. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get this crystal lizard. Even though I'm definitely gonna die trying. I hate this weapon, dude! Okay, well, I'm apparently not gonna get this crystal lizard. Because I can't hit it even though I'm locked on. I don't understand this game, dude. Okay, well, I guess I'm never, yeah, not gonna get that crystal lizard. Fucking hell, that was awful. Here's Spiderson, that's nice. Well, yeah, what, like, so many of the manga that I'm reading are in there. Like I do know there was a new Jujutsu Kaisen thing that I'm not reading, obviously. Let me just check real quick. Just check my manga library while I get ready to do some push-ups.
Thou seeketh then touch.
Do I want to level up? I think I'm pretty okay.
I am here for.
Like I wouldn't mind more health, but I think I'm fine. Let me I'm gonna upgrade my weapon. I don't have the Heartstone, unfortunately, alas. That's fine. I'm gonna get rid of the steel shield though, because I don't and any equipment that and then I'm gonna stand so I don't forget to do my push-ups. Yeah, get rid of these. I could always pull them out if I need to. I don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Better armor would be sick, but oh well.
Best of luck.
Okay.
Hello again. I'm keeping a clock. Saints, sages, and all manner of wise men.
Sorry, I get distracted. I need to do push-ups.
This rejuvenating sanctorium is a fine place for the slayers of demons to rest their weary bones. I too must contribute how I can.
Okay, his
for we are
tone is a bit
indebted to
more
our
positive.
honorable defenders.
That's cool. Because I have killed 3 big old demons now, so we take it. All right. Push-up time. Oh no, I'm down here. I'm gonna do my push-ups for the death I'm about to do. I don't think I've pre-done push-ups yet because I usually don't expect to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't want to do 2-2 yet because it's pretty difficult. I feel like I could probably do Valiant if I'm at 1-5-1 because I was managing without an upgraded weapon. But I'll have to think about that because there's also 3-1, but 3-1's pretty tough. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at my ongoing manga that I'm reading. So Akane Banashi's Akane Banashi's got a way to go, which is good because it's good. Astro Baby's almost over. Ashura's Verdict is not close to over. Berserk is Berserk. Blue Box is probably almost over, if not within the next like 2-3 chapters, then within the next like 12 chapters. Boruto, Bug Ego, Centuria, I don't know. I'm not really. It's fine. Chainsaw Man's obviously in its final arc. Probably. I don't see it going further than the current stuff. Chojin X, I have no fucking idea. Probably, but possibly not. Don Don's nowhere close. Dead Rock, no. Detective Conan's in some big shit right now. Not the final arc, I don't think. Dog's Red, no. Drama Queen, no. Kaiji is apparently, part 6 has 1 chapter left, and then it's going to be into part 7. I still have not seen that last chapter. Ghost Fixers, I have no fucking clue. Not really invested. Yuko hasn't had a chapter in a minute. Or maybe because I have, I'm fucking dumb. I have MangaDex as a source. I need to fix that. No wonder I haven't seen it because MangaDex got fucked. Hero Organization, Hematen's going, Ichi the Witch is going, Isekai Uji-san's going. JoJo hasn't. Is that another MangaDex? Okay, I need to check my. I need to fix some of my sources. Kengan Omega is, I guess, entering a big final arc, but that's going to be a while. Kingdom's building up to a big climax too. Lookism, I don't care. Mad is fine. Made in Abyss gets 1 chapter a year. March comes in like a lion is also supposedly ending soon. I don't know how soon, but I just saw a comment on one of the chapters. Roboco will go on forever and outlive us all. Hell yeah. All glory to Roboco. Monochrome Days is cool. Nowhere close to ending. Nightlight Hounds. Nikaido Hell Golf is another MangaDex source that I'm behind on. No Gyaru in this class is pretty wholesome. I don't know that it'll be ending or not. It doesn't seem like the manga that would be super successful. One Punch Man takes a million mile reel. Record of Ragnarok is getting into its second to last fight. Warrior Dragon, we mentioned earlier. Ryota killed his brother. Don't care for it. Probably ending soon. Sakamoto Days, I don't care for it at all. I don't really care. Shadow's House is building up to at least something big. Shinobi Goto, maybe. It definitely had whiffs of we've been asked to end soon. Kind of like in the same way that Kill Blue did. Showa Shoten is still in my library, even though it's over and it got canceled, and it's really fucking sad. Because I love Showa Shoten a lot. Siren Won't Sing for You is possibly in its final stuff. Spy Family had a reveal. Look, I don't know who's caught up to Spy Family. But it had a reveal recently that was really fucking good, and it actually followed up on, because it made me think of something and made me make a connection. Well, maybe I had the thought earlier, but it recently kind of confirmed that thought that I had earlier. I'll spoil it because I feel like it's like you've either read Spy Family and you know you like it and you're caught up already, or you don't care for it, and what I might say might bring up interest, because I think I'm not listening to this. I'll listen to this again. Oh. Okay.
Could this too be a sign from God?
Attributing the acts of people to God. I mean, that's kind of God acts through people, I guess, but that's not usually how.
He found could this.
And I missed who gave it to him. I want to assume Saint or Bane, but I'd have to revisit that on this when it really, because I did rewatch the last stream and add any lore to my document. But do I really? Yeah, I don't have the MP to really use a lot of these, so I like Evacuate's different because it'll actually take me back home. But
I see.
But let me talk to you one more time, just see if you have any. I just want to make sure
Oh.
no one has any new dialogue
A
before I go.
miracle is a
Yep,
heavenly magician.
nothing new there.
Now that
O honorable one, deep within the darkness, will you
Yeah,
continue?
that's not new. But so anyway, so Spy Family recently revealed, because Desmond's dad can read minds. Like Anya, the whole experimentation for Anya was to give the prime minister of the country mind reading, and he has it, which was foreshadowed in a very like creepy
use for miscreants like yourself,
dinner
away
scene
with
with his family where everyone's just eating in silence, and he's like, "Wow, everyone had so talkative today," and then it gets revealed because his wife went to Lloyd, who works as a therapist, and she's like, "Yeah, it's so. I think my husband's an alien." He's like, "Okay, why do you think that?" And he's like, she's and it's given a double page spread with just his fucking like creepy face and staring eyes, and it's like he could read minds. And Lloyd obviously dismisses it because he's a realist and he doesn't fucking know. And I lost my fucking shit because it reframed some earlier things for me, and it definitely like. See, my thing with Spy Family is that I really liked it from the beginning. For the first 10 chapters were like some of the most fun I ever had reading manga. Then what happened is like it kept going and going and going, and there's a lot of other characters. And my thing with that wasn't like, oh, this is bad, I don't like these characters. It's like, okay, I know the story is going to go to, like, part of what excited me about the story is that, like, oh, sorry, yeah, I'm just checking my build. Okay, once we have a lot of endurance, okay. Yeah, that's what's scary, is what does Desmond already know? Because Anya they met. There was, I think it was even animated. There was there was a scene where Lloyd ran into Desmond Senior. I forget the actual prime minister, Damien, Desmond and Damien. Okay, Damien's the son who we are familiar with through Anya, and Desmond is the literal leader of the fucking country. And there was that scene where Anya, Damien, Desmond, and Lloyd were in the same that conversation, and it's like. I never went back to revisit that scene, but it's like, yeah, any thought that went through Lloyd's head, Desmond knows, and it's like, that's fucking terrifying. Because and then recently there was there was a few months ago there was an old man character introduced, and it's like, oh, he's basically like, he's kind of gone in the head a little bit, which is unfortunate. I don't think they've really made light of that as a joke. I don't feel like. If anything, it's like, oh, he's got this sweet relationship with Anya, and then literally the last chapter, he realizes that Anya is the fucking experiment that he worked on. He was one of the people who was doing the mind reading experiments. He led to Anya, and he realized it, and it's so what excited me about Spy Family is I love the idea of this fake family bonding, and then they having these political, motivations and beliefs and goals. And obviously Anya wants to keep the family together, and she's the one who most knows what's going on because she can read minds, and she knows her mom's a fucking sick ass assassin, and her dad's a spy, and she's like, that's the coolest thing ever. But I've always been wondering when are things gonna explode, and what is that gonna look like for the story, right? And so that's why that Donovan reveal was really exciting to me, because it's building up to something that we're not gonna that we might be seeing sooner rather than later, but we could still be a while, right? Because I feel like it's starting to come to a head, and that's really exciting to me, because that idea really sucked me in at the beginning, because not that I wasn't enjoying it, I never I don't know, my interest definitely fell off in the sense that I loved the shit out of those first chapters in a way that I really haven't since, and because it's now over 100 chapters long, and but it's not that I only care, I still like it, but I think it definitely part of it is there are all these other characters, and it's kind of okay, where are we going with this is kind of my mindset with it. and because it's been so much time, and oh Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. These guys are so funny. But that's true. Well, it's like, yeah, no, that is true, but also, yeah, I hadn't thought about it like that. Because I have not gone back and reread the entire series with that in mind. For sure. I'm going to try, and also after I open up some of these doors, I'm going to go back and I'm going to equip some of that gear. See, if it, because I wouldn't mind rolling. Yeah, still fat. Still fat rolling. And yeah, there's an NPC I need to, who wants my... Yeah, I don't know where his voice came from, but I only have so many doors I can open. I have a shield. What am I doing? See, I'm too... Night Rain has taught me not to play with a shield because dodging and jumping is so much more useful in that game. And that is not the lesson I need to be taking from it when it comes to these games, because you really, shields are very, like, that's what trained me to use the shield in the first place. Oh, okay, well, I thought there was I heard a voice saying please help me, but oh, imagine the pimp. No, yeah, for sure. Well, because I like that, especially with the reveals, because like what we like, Lloyd is the only one, because like Lloyd definitely, like, Lloyd is the one who I think is not honest with himself at the moment, right? Because I think, because Yor recently revealed that she believes, oh, I think I love Lloyd, right? Like she legitimately just like, yeah, is just straight up in love with him and would want to stay together no matter what. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, cool. And hopefully this gives me a little more magic resistance too, but that magic did a lot of damage. Yeah, he must be on a different level. Anya, obviously, from the beginning, she's the one who, like, she literally lied to get Lloyd to adopt her because she wanted to not be an orphan anymore. So it's like right now we're at a point where, like, because like that was what, like, Yor just had an arc recently where she like went and did some stuff with her assassins in her organization, and like there was another guy who's like, solidarity is strength. And what he found, like, on a basic skill level, he was stronger than Yor. Oh shit, I never died. I need to leave. Because I don't want to make the soul level in this area worse. I never, yeah, it fell off the cliff in the Nexus. But actually, yeah, I'm gonna pop a soul impact because I want to level up at the main. And yeah, but when her family comes into question, her power exceeds the guy who cares about solidarity and stuff. And it gave him like an existential crisis. Like, I thought solidarity was the greatest strength. Why is it that this lady is stronger than me? He's like, his boss is like, you're plenty strong. Stop fucking being a baby bitch. But yeah, so like Yor realized that, yeah, she does legitimately love Lloyd. She does care about this family. She wants to, oh, that's not gonna work. She wants to preserve it even outside of her work and her, that. So it's like she and Anya are then matched because they both want the same thing. It's Lloyd is the one who, like, they even did a little joke with, what's her name? The spy lady who's super obsessed with Lloyd and wants to supplant Yor in their operation, basically, because she loves Lloyd and wants to, and she said that like haha, maybe you should marry me instead of Yor or whatever. And Lloyd's like, yeah, maybe. And she was like, wait, what? Like, she didn't expect it because she knows that they've been together for so long for the mission. And there's baggage even just on a basic mission level there, even aside from the character dynamics of like, oh, what if Lloyd suddenly has a different wife? That's weird. So it's like Lloyd still, even though I definitely think he absolutely, like, even just literally like in chapter fucking 6, he's getting mad on their behalf, like in the interview, right? Like, I love that chapter because it like I mean, the build-up chapter was also really funny, but because it's like he's like, we need to take our leave because this guy's being a piece of shit to Anya, and that's not cool. And I think that's really... Oh, yeah, one of these guys, like, yeah, they'll, like, come out of here. Yeah, if the door's open. But anyway, so it's like, again, from the beginning, he's had some level of, like, feelings towards this fake family that he's constructed. Does this... I don't know if that does anything, but there is a guy over here that's going to cast magic at me, and I want him to... I love the skittering they do. Yeah, there he is. There we go. Okay, cool. No damage this time. And they keep dropping deodorant. Odd. But anyway, yeah, I want to talk about Spy Family a bit because it's exciting to me where it's going. And after, because it's like, again, not that I wasn't enjoying it, but like, I don't know, I feel like with an ongoing manga, like, if especially, I've been reading it for years, right? There's only so much I feel like it's reasonable to enjoy. Like, unless it is something like One Piece where it's like, it's such a big part of my life that obviously I'm gonna give a lot of shit about, like, even little things that it does because I love it so much, right? And I'm so interested. I've spent so much time in the world. I've spent so, you know, and so much. It's like, it's so, you know, it's a lot, right? Where with so many of the other manga I read, I just kind of read them, not because I, you know, not that I don't like them or anything, but it's more just like, how do I put it? You know, I'm not spending that time and energy on them in the same way whatsoever. And not because they're bad or whatever, but because I forget how I open, because some games you open them by attacking them, some games you open them by interacting with them, like Kingsfield. And I remember there was one game where I kept hitting the walls and it turned out I had to interact with them and I was like, what the fuck? Because I was hitting so many walls. Obviously, Elden Ring has almost no illusory walls, which is very funny because it's such a long and expensive game, and it has so many walls that you want to poke at, but so few of them will actually do anything. But anyway, what else am I reading? Where'd my phone go? Oh, Lloyd thinks the garden isn't real. Oh, yeah. Yes, and I honestly, one thing, I really just need to sit down and reread Spy Family, because I also, like, I know that, like, I honestly forget what, like, side of the political, because she does politically motivated killings, but she herself isn't politically motivated. Like, she's just doing this because she happens to be good at it, and it's a way to, you know, put food on her table, right? And of course now she's also so deep in, like, but she's kind of like innocent and pure in that way, you know. So I was just thinking about that in the context of, like, yeah, she just kind of does her thing, and but I don't. Oh no, this is bad. I did not see this guy. See, I'm actually really lucky that I shot two things because it didn't double up the stun, and I was able to escape by the time he came around, so that worked out. Interact with walls, attack with walls. So yeah. But yeah, I don't remember, like, what's the goal of the garden, and versus what, like, because obviously, yeah, yeah, because I feel like the author is spending so much time with the series, so because like there's so many chapters where it's like, I don't know, and that's kind of the fun of it, I think. Like, obviously, I think, like, to bring up Gintama as an example, I think, where it's, like, this long series that has so many chapters that seem inconsequential, and many of them probably are in one way or another, but then a lot of them turn out to be meaningful or really important in some ways, in ways that, you know, and that's part of the fun of the manga. Like, you know, obviously for me, part of my quote-unquote issue with Gintama is that I just don't think a lot of the manga, or, you know, not a lot of them, so it's not always funny enough, right, for me to have that engagement with it. So Spy Family, like, yeah, a lot of the individual chapters haven't been quite interesting enough for me to, like, really, like, dig into it. But I think, again, pretty much, like, the big turning point for me recently was the Donovan has mind reading reveal, because that just, like, it makes me like, and yeah, think about it again. It's like I kind of want to just reread this whole manga and like make sure like where is yours like motivate the garden's political motivation in contrast to Lloyd's. Like what if like let's put it this way, if what happens if they, because I feel like what's the boiling point for these characters that is going like, because they're gonna understand each other's relate, like they're gonna have this what are these characters fighting for, and how, like, because at the end of the day I think like given the series' messages of war that we've seen in like Lloyd's flashback and stuff, it's like war tears families apart. These characters want to stay together as a family. Like that's what Yor seems to care the most about. That's what Anya cares the most about. That's probably going to be what Lloyd cares the most about when we get to that point, even though he does not recognize that himself. So my question is then, like, what's the point that they do realize everything about each other? Because like I feel like Lloyd's the one investigating things, so that I think it makes a lot of sense to him to either like, okay, the garden's real, we need you to investigate it, or you need to look into these fucking mind control experiments in this old guy that's nearby. And it's like, because then he's gonna be like, you don't even know that your daughter's a mind reader or something. Like that's one way it could happen. Another way I did think of is like, what if Yor is told to kill Twilight? What, like, because I don't remember the exact allegiance of the garden, but if they're there to help their own nation, basically the one that Lloyd is actively working against, like they're on opposite sides, right? And if that is the case, then what if that they come to a head that way, right? So and obviously Yor maybe is like God, the possibility of, like, because that makes sense in the way of like them realizing each other's identity at the same time.
Help me.
I think of just like, oh, what is this? Oh yeah, okay. See the guy hanging on the? No, there was a guy hanging on a chain, but he wasn't. Did I? I didn't get that. Okay. Oh, that's actually a bit of world building, or not, like the fact that these guys drop royal lotuses, because those are a Boletarian thing. Because I remember they mentioned the arcs. These go all around the world, but I guess these are Boletarian prisoners, maybe. Things to think about, because yeah, I mean there are demons that took over. So okay, and also I don't know where to go because I'm back at the start. Oh, I did get another key. Okay, cool. This is where I to go, which means also a shortcut. But yeah. I also don't remember. I want to say it's the monk, the false idol, maybe, is the first boss of this one, because again it's definitely doable for me right now, which is sick. But yeah, like, cause yeah. But anyway, to go back to Spy Family and like why I maybe haven't quite been engaged with it on a chapter to chapter basis is jump scare, I guess. Okay, it didn't work on me. Thank you for trying though. Like I had the control to open that. I don't know what you expected. Like, cause yeah, there've been a lot of chapters that are fun or cool, that's happening. But like where maybe on the holistic view I'll understand why it's really cool and important, but obviously on that chapter to chapter perspective it's not hitting in that same way, right? Or obviously like One Piece is so long that like I mean I don't know, I think it like because I've also been thinking about this for other reasons I don't want to get into, but like just that when you include something in a story, it's like what are the reasons that it's in the story, and it's like because sometimes things are there for that moment, like what is this moment supposed to make you feel, what are you supposed to get out of this scene or the character at this time, and why I was thinking about that was because like obviously there's the thing about ooh, is that okay, that's cool. There's the thing about because like foreshadowing, it's like how do you, because like that's for, like just a difficult task for a writer, I think, is like how do you build to a story that is to come while also having it be entertaining and interesting in the moment, right? You attacked me during my door opening invincibility frames, fucker. But you didn't know about those game mechanics, bitch. There's a lot of you guys. Holy shit. Okay. These big cells. Oh, you guys are in there. Okay. You guys gonna attack me? Okay, no. It looks not. Like not. I don't know if breeding guys is better than not, frankly. Is that the false idol singing, maybe? Did it drive these guys insane? Not bad, but I guess hearing it for millions of years or whatever. I don't know. I guess it hasn't been that long since the Beltarian Crisis. Oh, fuck, it's been 2 hours, you're right. No, this place is pretty long. Okay, I will probably call it then. Because I want to keep going, and, yeah, this is why the evacuate spell would be good. Because that way I can just leave, and just pop the spell and be like, okay, we're done for the day. But honestly, I probably don't have the mana to cast it. But we did hit a shortcut, so we made some pretty sick progress. So, because then this is the room that should have a door nearby, maybe, yeah. And then yeah, this is it, and then just there we go. Nope, not that one. So we can just take a right out of here and come back. So yeah, thanks for the heads up, because I would have just kept going. But I do have to shower and maybe get a snack before work. But yeah, to finish the manga, because I hit Spy Family, I was like, oh yeah, I want to talk about Spy Family, because that's a good, I'm really interested in it right now. Talentless Nana in its final arc, great estate developer, almost over. Marshall King, you know, it's got legs to it, I'm sure, unless it get canceled. Red Ranger becomes Adventure into the World, it's almost over. Urban Legend Files doesn't seem like it. Exorcist Kyoshi is almost over. Uzaki-chan is a manga X1, so I'm not getting updates. Okay, this is what was worthwhile just for that, just going through my manga again. Waiting for the Sunlight is probably, I don't know how much longer. It's World War II manga, and World War II is already over during it, so I don't know how much longer it's going to go. Watamote has been in a long arc, like literally most of the series is like now, or like a huge chunk of the series is like the school festival, and it's still in the school festival, so I don't know. Witch Watch is probably going to get to a big final arc soon, but it's also could go longer than that. I don't know. Yanshigano Anji-san, no idea. Yatara probably ending soon. So yeah, most of the manga I'm reading are ending soon, or it going to a final arc that are in English. So yeah, there's that, and then I'll have to read shit in English, because yeah, if I reread Spy Family, it's gonna be in Japanese, not English. But anyway, yeah, thanks for the heads up on that game. The game's fun. Okay, and I definitely like literally just getting a stronger weapon and armor that's lighter is huge. So yeah, let's level up real quick, because I do want to, let's seek soul power, get some endurance. Oh no, I guess I was gonna save it for evacuate, but it's too late now. Okay, well, all right. Thank y'all for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.